Hello everyone, I hope you guys are all having a fabulous Tuesday. Today I'm coming at you with a really quick review on my Chanel Espadrilles. I will be giving you guys a really quick overview, some wear and tear on them, and then ultimately whether or not I think that these shoes are worth it. So let's get started. I actually have two pairs of Espadrilles. Both are in the lambskin leather. I have the white with the black capto, and then I have the all black. I have used the black ones very seldomly, so I will be using the white ones to show you guys the wear and tear on them. Hopefully the camera will be able to pick them up. Okay, so now the overview. Here you go, and this is actually the newer version of the Espadrilles, the double platform. When they first came out, they were the single platform, but as you can see, it's the double. It has the gorgeous stitching along the bottom. It has a very slight heel at the very bottom here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but it's not too much where it's cumbersome, obviously, because it's very small, but you can still feel it when you're using these. And as you can tell, as I told you guys before, it has the white lambskin leather and the black cap toe. You have the double CC logo stitched on the very top, and then you have the leather lining for the interior of the shoe. And on the bottom, you just have the rubber, and it says 40 for the size, made in Spain, Chanel here, and then the double CC logo there. And these currently retail for $795 here in the States. However, I was able to purchase these in Paris when we were there earlier this year. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I paid 575 or 525 euro for them. So I got them at a great price compared to the ones that I got a few months later from my sales associate for $795. And these did go up because originally I think they were $759 or 765, so they went up quite, just a little bit within the last within the last year. Okay, so now that we got the overview out of the way, I will get into the sizing in just a bit because I know this is a major topic when it comes to these shoes, but I just want to show you guys the wear and tear on these. Hopefully the white will be able to pick it up. As you can see, there is some wrinkling on the side. That is just normal wear from you wearing the shoe. And then on the back, you can see that the heel is a little scrunched, and that's just because when I put my foot in, it tends to do that anyways. And you'll be able to see that on both heels there. I haven't had any scratches with the lambskin, thank goodness. But there is just the major wrinkling, not major, but you can see the wrinkling throughout. I do want to point out one thing. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but the very top, on the bottom of the CC here, depending upon how tall the top of your foot is, this will actually tend to kind of curl in. So when I put them on, this curls in just a little bit. Obviously I can't do it with my finger, but it curls in just a little bit. And after my foot is in the shoe, then I can pull this out. So I don't know if that happens to everyone, but I'm just pointing out what happens to me when I wear these. And there's maybe a little bit of wear on the CC edges here. I don't know if you guys can see that. But other than that, it's not too bad. Just the wrinkling throughout. And then this one, it's not a scratch. It's just from the way that it was stored. Because the lambskin leather is very delicate compared to pretty much any other leather that Chanel has. So there it is. And then on the bottom, I haven't had a lot of wear on them, considering I've worn them quite a bit. The first time I used them, I think I was walking like an idiot because I didn't want to scratch them. I didn't want anything to happen to them. But now when I wear them, I don't really think about it. Okay, but I do want to show you guys there. I did have a little bit of an issue, not an issue, a little bit of a problem, a little bit of a beauty mark on them. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but there is a little watermark here. When I first saw the watermark, it was to me, it looked like it was black. I was freaking out. I thought they were ruined, but I'm happy to say that over time that this actually lightened up and you can barely see it. It's a very light gray. Sorry, right there. So it's not too bad. It actually makes it a little bit easier for me to wear to wear these and not be so, so scared about using them and having something happen to them, because it already has a little bit of a beauty mark, considering it also has the wrinkles throughout. Okay, now let's talk about the sizing. When it comes to the Espadrilles, many people will say that since I bought mine in the 40, that is comparable to a 10 here in the US. A 39, a 9 in the US, a 38 is an 8, and etc. However, not everyone's feet are the same. So I highly advise you guys to go check them out at the boutique, go to Neiman's, go to Saks, wherever you have a Chanel counter or a Chanel boutique store or a store where you can check them out and try them on for yourself. Because a lot of the, I mean, sizing is such a weird thing, because you have to take into account if you have wide feet, if you have narrow feet, if you have longer toes, if you have shorter toes. There's just so many different factors that come into sizing that not everyone's will be the same. My first sales associate, she actually told me, because I purchased the linen ones last year and they didn't work out, but my sales associate told me to actually purchase the 39 because I'm a 9 in the US, and when I put them on, they were actually a little too snug. And when you get the espadrilles, you either want them to fit perfectly when you first get them, or you want them to be just a tiny bit snug so that they do loosen up over time. But the 39 was way too tight. I felt like I was getting blisters just from putting the shoe on, and it was horrible. And once I tried on the 40, it felt very comfortable. I started using them right away, and I felt that there was really no break-in period when it comes to these espadrilles. Not in my opinion anyways. Like I said, everyone's different. So I know some, like I said before, I know some people will tell you, you know, a 9 is a 38, and, you know, what I told you guys earlier, but I suggest you guys try them out at the boutique and see for yourself, because as I said before, not everyone's feet are the same. So I'm happy that I was able to go up a size, and for me, they fit perfectly. I'm not swimming in them. I know I won't be swimming in them in the future. And when it comes to this amount of money that you're spending on shoes, you want to make sure that you get a shoe that's going to fit perfectly for you, because you don't want to get something that's too small to the point where you will never use them again, or you don't want to get something that's too big that you'll be swimming that again you won't be able to use. So I highly recommend that. Okay, so what else? So we talked about the overview, we talked about the price, we talked about the wear and tear, and ultimately, do I recommend these? You know what? I'd have to say for designer shoes, usually when it comes to designer shoes, they are a pain in the butt. You have to break them in. There is a major break-in period. I am happy to say that you don't have a break-in period with these. These were so comfortable from the get-go. And you know, I think that if you're going to spend, again, this amount of money, you want to make sure that you're comfortable. And it does help that these are flats versus heels, or, you know, or high-heeled boots or something like that. But they're just very comfortable. And sometimes when it comes to flat shoes, even those can be very uncomfortable, because you have no cushion, you have nothing like that. But with these, you do have a cushion, you do have that double platform that makes these incredible to wear, and they feel very soft, very airy, and they're not heavy, considering they are all pretty much leather. Now, I do want to also say that I have used these with socks for the majority, and I'm not talking to the point where you can see the sock. No, that's tacky. I'm talking to the point where I have the really small sock. You can't even tell I'm wearing socks, just because that's the type of person that I am. I have worn these without socks as well, and they're comfortable either way. So you really can't go wrong with however you decide to wear your flats. But again, I highly recommend these. I think these are a great buy. I know a lot of these are sometimes hard to come by, as I said before, here in the States. But if you can't put yourself on a list, you know, I really want to add another pair to my very small collection, maybe some pop of color, but you cannot go wrong with them. They are such a great pair of shoes, and I'm very happy that I was able to actually have these two in my collection. So that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to give you guys some pointers if you guys are thinking about getting these espadrilles. I say definitely go for it, but make sure you try them on yourself, because they are all very different. And actually, these fit a lot better than these do, as crazy as that sounds, even though they are the same size. So obviously leather will change no matter, it doesn't matter if they're the same size. So there's always those slight differences. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all tomorrow. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not. The choice is yours. Have a great day, you guys.